Eric Kabari is a cattle trader from Nakasongola district. This afternoon, Kabari is among the many traders from the cattle corridor who delivered a truck of animals to Makerere market.
Kalantina tuyisa bubi nnyo.
But Kabari's sales have drastically reduced over the last 6 months due to the quarantine imposed on the major cattle corridors because of the foot and mouth disease outbreak.
Last few years, we've been selling our hides and skins per kilo per 3,500 per kilo. Right now it is 300, just imagine.
Dr Sylvia Baluka, a lecturer in the College of Veterinary Medicine at Makerere University, says the problem has spread all around the country.
We've had foot and mouth disease in West Nile. We've had foot and mouth disease even in Karamoja districts, in Teso, Soroti, and the other neighboring districts. So right now we are talking about a problem which is almost affecting the whole country.
But how could a farmer identify a sick animal?
We will have erosions or wounds where you see the oral cavity, the mouth cavity. It will be full of wounds, raw wounds, where the skin is just peeling off.
Experts say the foot and mouth disease is highly infectious.
This virus, if you slaughter an animal that had foot and mouth disease and you smoke meat for 1 week, that virus can still survive in smoked meat. Because this virus can be carried on our clothes, can be carried on our shoes, can be carried in the cow dung. That's why we always tell farmers to cooperate. Then you walk to some other place, you carry the virus. Because the virus takes long to die. It can survive extremes of temperature.
The disease largely affects animals, but Dr. Baluka says research now indicates that it could also affect humans who feed on the affected animals.
We are starting to have some literature that is indicating that the virus has zoonotic potential and could affect humans.
The outbreak, which is being reported in most parts of the country, has affected the entire value chain, with most districts losing a lot of revenue.
We have the farmer as the primary beneficiary, but we have the cattle traders. Before even the cattle traders, we have young men who are called cattle chasers. Many districts, not in the cattle corridor, and even other districts that are not necessarily in the cattle corridor, sale of cattle is one of the major sources of revenue. And they do their budgeting as these local governments with the assumption that they are going to collect money through these markets. You will find thriving businesses. People bring clothes to sell, people are cooking food, different other businesses are attached to the cattle market. And when you close the cattle market, you find that all those businesses are closed.
Uganda is also banned from exporting its livestock products to the European market. Dr. Baluka's research has also revealed that foot and mouth disease is affecting marriages where families cannot pay bride price in form of animals, as some cultures demand.
Some people lost the people they were supposed to marry because we were not able to bring animals, and sometimes the family wanted the animals on that day. It affected marriages.
In order to deal with the problem, Dr. Baluka wants government to embark on a massive vaccination exercise of all animals in the country. She believes this is the only solution, having succeeded when the state used it to wipe out rinderpest.
For 3 years consistently covering the whole country, in the long run we'll be making a saving. We can be able to stamp out this virus. We can be able to control it the way we were able to control rinderpest, which was even more deadly.
For the last 6 months, no single animal has been vaccinated because government banned vaccines that had been imported because of quality concerns, and this has partly been blamed of the rapid spread of the disease. Currently, Uganda has about 14 million heads of cattle. The government needs about 3,000 shillings to vaccinate each animal twice a year, about 42 billion Uganda shillings.
Many times they tell us that is too much, we can't afford that. But if we look at the overall benefits that come from the animal industry, for me I think they justify that heavy investment for us to be able to cover the whole country, get effective vaccines, vaccinate in mass across the country.
Until that happens, Eric Kabari and others will continue to watch helplessly as their fortunes dwindle. Jingo Francis, NTV.